Good afternoon, sir. Sir, regarding po sa 2019 novel coronavirus, meron po bang marching orders ang Pangulo? At ano-ano po ang protocol and directives sa mga airports kung saan pwedeng pumasok yung mga may sintomas ng bagong misteryosong virus
I
po?
talked with Secretary Duque, and he said that we are on top of the situation. It does not reach an alarming level that we had to do some drastic measures like prohibiting people from entering, especially those suspected of having that kind of virus. So far naman mukhang, I understand there is only one minor coming from China that arrived in Cebu that was suspected of having that. Sabi naman ng Secretary Duque, okay naman yun, na gamot naman. Tapos I was asking him, what's the, what can we do? Sabi niya, alam mo, ang talagang gamot doon, preventive. Kailangan healthy tayo, yung ating immune system. Malakas. Kasi kahit na ano pang sabihin mo, pag mahina, lahat ng virus, lahat ng sakit natapo sa'yo. Ganun sabi niya sa akin.
Pero sir, mabilis po yung pagkalat ng virus sa Asia at meron na rin pong confirmed case sa US. So are we not going to ban those coming from Wuhan City?
Sa
Or are
ngayon,
we...
sinabi niya, hindi pa. Hindi pa nakikita yung kailangan gawin niya.
How about our airlines, sir? Are we not going to discourage them to stop muna yung pong flight to Wuhan City?
I was listening to the spokesperson of PAL. They were saying they have some protocols on that. Pag merong lang napapansin silang umuubo, doon pa lang sa ticketing, doon sa pag-check-in mo, meron na silang protocols doon. Hinihiwalay na nila, ini-examine na nila. Meron din silang mga ginagawa.
So the directives of the palace is to...
Wala pang directive ng palas na Kung baga,
Stricter measures,
kung ano yung
sir.
sinabi ni Secretary Duque, yun na muna.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, fine-tune lang po yung sa Yuan, sa Wuhan ba yun? Yung novel coronavirus. Because there are calls to suspend the flights that are coming from Wuhan, China to Calibo. Because syempre doon galing yung virus and si Congressman Biasan has recommended to the CAP to suspend the flights from that area. Response of the palace. What do you think of this?
Wala pa kaming natatanggap ng ganong recommendation.
Do you think we should suspend the
Hindi ko
flights?
alam. When the recommendation comes, then we will evaluate it.
So hindi tayo nag-aalala, sir, sa
Wala
possible
pa,
spread?
wala kami natatanggap ng recommendation.
So at this point, no reason to panic? As per
According
Secretary
to
Duque?
Secretary Duque. Wala raw.
Okay.
January 29, sa gitna ng matinding pangamba ng publiko, iginiit mismo ni Pangulong Duterte na walang dahilan para magsagawa ng travel ban para sa mga biyaheng papunta at mula China. Ito ay kahit inamin niyang naghahanda ng gobyerno sa pinakamalalang pwedeng mangyari.
Not yet at this time. As a matter of fact, there is no known transmission from human to human na galing China. Could be if there is the slightest possibility that a contamination could occur in the Philippines, then we'll have to take measures. Mahirap yung sabihin mo you suspend everything because they are not also suspending theirs. And they continue to respect the freedom flights that we enjoy.
We should close our airports and seaports temporarily during the crisis, the health crisis, to any Chinese mainland tourists. And he texted me that he has shared or delegated the authority to the DOH through Secretary Duque. Your Honor, may I confirm if this is indeed accurate, And second, if it is your task to do so, are you inclined at the soonest possible time to ban first the entry of any mainland Chinese tourists while the virus is still not contained in mainland China? Just that basic question, Mr. Secretary.
And certainly that's one of the possible options that we are looking at, but not at this very moment.
Okay.
The reason being, Your Honor, is we have to be very careful also about the possible repercussions of doing this in the light of the fact that the confirmed cases of coronaviruses are not limited to China, but now, in fact, in several countries, as I have shown on the slides. And if we do this, then the concerned country, and China in this case, might question why we're not doing the same for all the other countries that have reported confirmed cases of the novel coronavirus. So it's a very tricky, very difficult issue that you have raised, but certainly we commit to take this into consideration as we move on in making the necessary adjustments or revisions in our guidelines, Your Honor.
Kinabukasan, kinumpirma ng Pilipinas ang unang kaso ng novel coronavirus sa bansa. Isang babaeng Chinese na bumiyahe galing Hong Kong mula sa Wuhan, China. Dahil dito, iniutos ng Pangulo noong January 31 ang ban sa pagpasok ng mga biyahero mula sa Hubei province at ilang pang lugar sa China kung may kumpirmadong kaso ng coronavirus. Pinalawag ito ng sumunod na araw para ipagbawal ang pagpasok ng lahat ng mga banyagang biyahero galing sa China, kabilang na ang Macau at Hong Kong. Habang isa sa ilalim naman sa 2 linggong quarantine ang mga Pilipino na manggagaling sa parehong lugar. Ipinagbawal na rin makabiyahe sa China, Hong Kong at Macau ang lahat ng Pilipino kabilang ang mga OFW. Halos kasabay nito, idineklara ng DOH na namatay na ang ikalawang kumpirmadong kaso ng nCoV sa isang government hospital.
Samantala, tiniyak ni Pangulong Duterte na walang dapat ikabahala ang publiko kaugnay ng nCoV-ARD. Dapat na rin daw itigil ang takot sa mga Chinese. Narito ang unang balita ni Rafi Tima.
China has been kind to us. We can only also show the same favor to them. Stop this xenophobia thing.
Yan ang mensahe ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte tungkol sa novel coronavirus matapos ang ipinatawag ng emergency meeting kagabi sa Malacanang. Nilinaw ng Pangulo, welcome pa rin ang sinumang Chinese na may kaukulang dokumento na makapasok sa bansa basta't hindi galing direkta mula sa China, Hong Kong at Macau. Bagamat may namatay na sa bansa dahil sa sakit, wala raw dapat ikabahala.
The response of the people from the initial reports of coronavirus was almost hysterical when there was really no need for it actually. And if there is really a virus going around, why do you have to be hysterical? Why don't you just go to the hospital and have yourself treated?
Ipinagtanggol din ng Pangulo si Health Secretary Francisco Duque III sa mga bumabatiko sa naging tugon ng pamahalaan sa sakit.
Secretary, I'm asking simple question lang. I just want to know kung na-contact niyo na ba lahat ng pasahero from Hong Kong to Manila na sumakay sa SEPTA?
With the in-flight manifesto, so how many percent?
I guess, Secretary, mukhang hindi pa. Kasi,
It looks like, yes ma'am, I'll be the first one to admit it's not easy to do this. In fact,
you know, Secretary, kasi, you know, we are all here looking for a solution. Kaya I'm asking you, ano ho yung nagiging constraints kung bakit hindi nyo makontak itong mga nakasabay nila sa aeroplano. Baka hindi yun lang hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin alam ng mga nakasakay doon sa aeroplano, nakasama pala
Ang
din.
meron doon silang mga announcement na ginawa na, the flight number and the two airlines have already continuously shared this information so that those who actually were inside the planes would know that they have to follow the following
But
steps.
apparently, Kang Secretary, hindi nyo pa naaabot lahat eh.
Hindi pa nga ho. I will,
So ano yung nagiging problema? Is it kulang ba tayo sa manpower?
That's one of them.
Hindi nyo talaga alam kung saan sila pupuntahan kasi yung contact information sheet kulang. So, kasi may katulad nga ho, ng sinasabi, may passenger manifest po tayo. In fact, pag foreigner kayo, meron pa tayong finifill up na form na ito yung address mo in the Philippines. Kung foreigner ka, pag local ka naman, more or less, I'm sure may database naman ng BI kung saan nakatira itong mga pasahero na ito. Secretary, ilang araw na ho eh.
Yes, ma'am. Ang contacted 17% of a total of 331.
17%?
Yes. Airlines are not sharing. Ito, baka pwede natin hong pagkaisahan ito. The airlines are not sharing contact details of the passengers. Okay? So, they're invoking confidentiality. So, ito po ang kailangan natin harapin.
Can we get the, from CAD or CAAP? So, ibig sabihin, Secretary, hanggang ngayon wala pang may kopya ng flight manifest? Kasi ayaw ibigay ng airline?
Yeah, meron but no contact details redacted.
Sige po, GF.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and Your Honors. In my experience, the airlines would readily give this kind of information, especially under special circumstances like we have today. So in my experience, the experience of our office, they would be willing to share it, especially during an event like this.
I guess, let's go back to the basic. Ano ba naging protocol natin? Who asked the airlines to provide them the manifest with contact details?
We do. The Epidemiology Bureau of the DOH was instructed very clearly to get the flight manifesto. And from then on, I thought that things would be as usual, that there shouldn't be any problems. But now, I'm being very strange. They're saying that the airlines are the ones contacting the passengers and informing them. And that we're not given the number. But all of these will be subject to validation, Your Honor, so that we will know exactly how to address this issue. It is a very serious issue.
Yes, Secretary. At, mas nakakalungkot, parang hindi kayo nag-uusap. Diba? I mean, sana, Secretary, kayo could have coordinated CAAP or CAP na may ganito kayong difficulties na hinaharap ngayon. Because, di ba, katulad nung sinabi nyo, napakahalaga netong contact tracing. But apparently, kulang na kulang tayo. With the permission of...
With the permission, Mr. Chairman, with the permission of
go ahead,
our other colleagues.
Senator
Simple lang po, wag na po yung airline, DOH to airline, wag na po yun, sabi niyo, hindi nagko-cooperate. DOH to DOTR or directly to CAB. Hindi po pwedeng mag-usap and then they can order the airline to produce the manifest. Yun lang po.
DOH is reporting 2 additional confirmed cases of the coronavirus disease.
A 38-year-old man who went to Japan last month came back on February 25. A week later, he had chills and fever and after 2 days, he's a confirmed coronavirus victim. The other patient, a 62-year-old man, admitted in a Metro Manila hospital on March 1 for severe pneumonia. 4 days later, laboratory test shows he has COVID-19. Unlike the other cases, he doesn't have any known travel history abroad. By definition, this makes him the first recorded coronavirus patient infected through local transmission.
It's premature to say that there is a local transmission. As soon as we have more than one case, that should be a reasonable consideration.
Sino itong pang-anim na pasyente?
Alvin, ang misis ng ikalimang kasong nai-report kahapon ang naitala ng Department of Health bilang pang-anim na positibong kaso ng COVID dito sa Pilipinas. Dahil nga dyan ay itinaas na ng Department of Health ang Code Red Sublevel 1 dahil malinaw na local transmission ito. Nilinaw ng DOH na ang pagtataas nila ng Code Red Sublevel 1 ay para maging handa ang pambansa at mga lokal na pamahalaan, maging ang mga health workers sa posibilidad ng pagdagdag pa o pagdami pa ng mga hinihinala at kumpirmadong kaso ng COVID dito sa Pilipinas.